Having been separated Lego bricks, it can be shown that there are inside 1,000 little Dwayne Johnsons who don't want to let each other after a firm handshake. This is strange, that such strong connection isn't used by engineering, for example, building of the bridge. Really, could Lego connection be used as separating element of any bridge? How much the process either would have been? It must be handy. You are walking home, and here is the river, and you are not confused. Take the Lego out of your pocket, build the bridge and cross the river. Take the bridge back apart and walking on, ingeniously. Well, stop talking and let's test it. Could Lego bridge hold a human? Well, for the beginning, let's get checked what weight can be held by one brick. For comparing, let's take 3 bricks with different sizes and from different manufacturers. So interesting, what will the brick have held, the original or fake more? Okay, let's get known it. To do this, we should glue the fishing line at the top of the brick. The same you should make with another test subjects. The brick should be connected to the plate, that fixed with clamps on the table. The indication will be measured with the canter. From another end of line, we should make a loop, through which the hook of the hand scale is threaded. Pull up and write the gut number by tearing off the brick. We got these results. All 3 tests, the original Lego have held greater than the fake, but I was always thinking that separating fake Lego was much heavier. What is it that make Lego bricks be connected? To connect them, the tension helps. That formed by the difference in the diameters of pins and the intel hole. When you connect 2 bricks, the plastic at the bottom of brick is fermented and takes pin size, and the elasticity of plastic creates the force that holds the pin inside of the brick and prevents the parts from separating. Trying to separate parts, we can see the work of friction force that also prevents from separating. The difference in recourse between original and fake Legos is due to the quality of the material and the precision of the bricks. Exactly plastic characteristic determines the elastics and the coefficient of friction. The size of the brick is determined by the number of pins that are connected with inside surface of another brick. It means that the more pins of the brick, the more force should be made to separate them. We have understood that the brick 4x2 is able to hold the weight equal to about 2 pounds. Let's get build a mini version of the bridge and test the theory about 8 bricks are able to hold at least 16 pounds. To do this, we should glue the fishing line to the brick. Then from the boards we constructed such design. The line is bound through the top. The bricks are connected to the plates with pins. Now let's take the scale weights and start slowly to load the improvised bridge. The bridge is holding 17 pounds now. Let's add still 1 pound. It was the last straw for the bridge and connection was separated, but actually this experiment gave us more confidence in the realization main experiment. So we start to prepare to it. To do this we should screw several metal corners with holes to the ceiling and then insert these carabines. The base of the bridge will be this wood plate, on which we will glue Lego plates. To avoid gaps between base plates, I linked them previously with plates. Now turning the plates and putting the glue on the bottom part. For gray, gluing the surface of wood should be scratched. Okay, turn back all plates and push them by all surface. For more reliable fixing, I screw on the edges of the plate with small screws. Now we should make exactly connections, which will hold the bridge up in the air. Using the previously shown technique, I glue the fishing line to the brick, connect the brick to the plate, then gradually unwinding the coil, I pull the line to the carbine and fix it all at the ceiling, threading the line through the carbine, and by pull it to the state of a string, I tie on the carbine. Such actions we should still make more than 100 times. To the bridge will be able to hold my weight on wood base. When the fixing was in place, the line was stretched and tied to carbines, we can try to remove the bottom support. And testing will fixings be able to hold at least the base of the bridge. We can see that Lego connection have held the weight of wood board and place very easy. Having pushed to the bridge with my weight a little bit, Lego connection still held and didn't come off the bridge. It gave some confidences that we are able to go on the Lego bridge. So the first step. Having pressed on the bridge with my weight, several connections were come off. That made me stop and take my foot off. Having thought, I decided in the result to make another attempt, but in this time I tried to make a step away from the edge and the responsible moment. I made it! And also some number of bricks disconnected from the bridge under the pressure, and I could stay confidently. It's amazing, simple Lego connections are holding me. As soon as I started to move towards the opposite edge, the bricks began to come off the bridge one after the other. Also you can see that the wood board is sagged under my weight, that accelerates the coming of the elements. Having stayed in the middle of the bridge and put my heads together, I decided to go all the way across the bridge, but it was the mistake. When I had come to the brink, the connection didn't hold and started to come out the place by chain reaction, and I started to fall down. Thanks the height was low and I was ready to the falling, so I was in no way harmed. In slow motion the coming the bricks off, it looks very satisfying. As a consequence of the fall, the wood board was broken in half by damaged some blades. All fishing line with bricks have been tangled and turned into a mess like this. The experiment is finished and I consider it a success. What do you think about it? Write in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.